So my name is Linda Onyango. I'm the CEO of SME Support Center. We are a support provider for SMEs in Africa. So we work with governments, corporates, and financial institutions from across Africa to design and deliver SME programs. The biggest gaps and links to how we have designed the programs for all SMEs is access to market and the skills. So the strengthening their governance, their financial systems, their operational plans, strengthening their teams. Those are usually the biggest gaps, and of course access to finance. So how has that changed since they joined? Some of them have gotten supply contracts from UNGA to be access to finance. Some of them will become UNGA distributors. Some of them, like you see today, we are on the pitch day. Some of them have presented some of their funding asks, and which, of course, NCBA will consider for funding. Yeah, based on the proof of concept for cohort 1, where women have been funded to the tune of, or approved loans, close to $2 million. We hope and anticipate again for cohort 2. It will likely be the same or more. Number one is understanding their business. What I have learned over the years, many people are doing business, but they are not necessarily really cautious to sit back and look at is this business really packaged for scale? If I'm losing money, where I'm losing money, if I am making profits or losses, and so forth, if I'm pricing correctly, if I am, have the right skills, just to pause and look at the whole business. So these programs allows you to really sit back, focus and pause and look at the whole business, and then it culminates into a pitch. So we have 3 modules essentially. We have the first module is the scalable business model. So you sit back and we do case studies. The second module is on the operations. So we look at HR, we look at quality and productivity and marketing. And then the third module is on finance. So we look at investments and all that. So when you look at it, we can say that at the end of it all, by the time they are getting to the pitch and they'll have done their financial models and all that to get where they can really present themselves. The biggest barrier or challenges is it's like any business. It's just making sales, market. Because for me, I say the moment you can get sales, you can get finance. Because the moment your bank account starts getting sales, you can get finance. Now, sometimes, like you've seen in this program, people have sales, you have LPOs, but you're not, some banks cannot fund you, right? So that has been, you find like in this program, we've had people with orders, they were presenting, they have this LPO, but the banks are not giving them the money. So having this program designed in a way the women don't have to just go to the branches where the leaders and the approvers actually sit and listen to their need and put the need face to face, moves the need and the approval closer than if they just walked into the branch. So that has really helped, because sometimes banking institutions and all that, we are so, the way it's structured, of course you have to go to the branch and all that, and sometimes the credit office is not really familiar with this case, the person behind it, the opportunity. But you see here, you've seen the team, the NCBA team, we have the approvers, the credit analyst managers, we have the asset finance managers, the decision makers. So makes it easier. So if I see the funding case, they can relate. But what gives me the confidence is that some of them have gone to the market, they have the LPOs, they're ready to supply. What gives me the confidence is that they're now much more clearer on what they really need, and even learning from peers on what they really need has been very instrumental. Yeah, getting that confidence. Okay, right now if I'm a poultry farmer, if I opened an outlet or a depot, will it make commercial sense? You see, sometimes you sit with those ideas, sometimes you need a forum to validate when you see other people are actually doing the same thing and doing it bigger, and they're confident and they're making money from poultry. So it is really the peer-to-peer learning, the validation that you're in the right path has been really phenomenal.